When I pull up, got my swag on 10. I can see you mad cause she had it again. And when I pull up, you know I'm gon' be shining. You know they gon' be hating cause they know I'm on my grind. And when I pull up, I walk in with a mean switch, talking with an attitude. They say that I'm a mean bitch. I pull up, you already know the deal. I got it on me, so you better be still now. Who's that talking that nasty shit? Miss Peaches, one nasty bitch. Who that keep 'em grooving to them nasty grooves? Get on the floor, I wanna see your body moving. And who them niggas hopping out them fancy cars? You see them hats, so you know who we are. And who can keep 'em grooving to them nasty jams? They know my name, ain't gotta tell them who I am when I pull up. Suggest you keep it moving. I ain't with the extras and ain't got no time to prove it when I pull up. I like to keep it bullshit, like to keep them looking, got them hooked like it's a movie when I pull up. Yeah, we at the bar, yeah, we popping bottles, and yeah, they know who we are when I pull up. You already know the deal. I got it on me, so you better be still now. Who's that talking that nasty shit? Miss Peaches, one nasty bitch. Who that keep 'em grooving to them nasty grooves? Get on the floor, I wanna see your body moving. And who them niggas hopping out them fancy cars? You see them hats, so you know who we are. And who can keep 'em grooving to them nasty jams? They know my name, ain't gotta tell them who I am when I pull up. When I pull up. When I pull up. They know my name, ain't gotta tell them who I am now.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is your brother Maliks Truth. And you are tuned in to Maliks Truth radio show. This is a show where you will be getting relevant information, discussions that's going to empower you, drive you to move into your destiny, whatever that may be for you. It's there to do that for you. I'll tell you, man. It is December 29th, 2020. And as always, I thank God for being here. I thank God for endowing me with the necessary tools mentally to be able to give to you guys something that's going to encourage and empower you. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all could have been anywhere else this evening, but you chose to hang out with your brother Maliks Truth just for a little while. For that, I say thank you. Always giving thanks to God, always giving thanks to natrail.com, who makes this studio happen, gave us this platform to give to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Always thanking Alex for what he does, man. He was on vacation. We had this fantastic Christmas special that man, we had a fantastic time. I thank God for Forgiving, for Abriel and Lisi Sings, also for Damu, and also for Sarah Thomas, all of them for just being a part of that, and also not forgetting our sister Daria, not forgetting our sister Misty for always coming through. She had those wonderful egg rolls that everybody was just loving. And thanking everybody who continue to support the show. Man, if you want to support the show, let me tell you, you can go ahead and cash at me at $, which is capital T, lowercase no, actually, that's my other one. This one is $ design 2020 with a capital D. Design 2020. So $design 2020. And you can support your brother Maliks Truth with your nominal donation, whatever it's gonna be. Even you can even send me your EBT card. I'll get some food with that or whatever. No, I'm just playing. But thank everybody for supporting me. And again, if you want to support me in the future, go ahead and cash app a brother. Man, tonight's show, there's going to be no guests. My guests are going to be everybody that's tuning in. Everybody that's tuning in, you are my guest tonight, and we're just going to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation about looking back over our lives. Looking back over our lives, man. I'm looking back over just the year 2021 and my very first show that I had back in January of 2021. I had my cousin Brian Fonseca on the show with his lovely wife, and that was like my first show. I was just so nervous, and I really didn't know where to go with it. But God just kicked it in and just did what was supposed to happen that night. And I'm on show number 49, y'all. Give it up for brother. Give it up for brother. Show 49. Yes, and January 5th is going to be show 50. Wow, believe that. All those shows that I just did, man. And again, if y'all want to join in this discussion, go ahead and Alex and put the call-in number up, man. Just call in and y'all, let's just have a discussion. Looking back over your life, what comes to mind the most memorable moment, whether it was a challenging portion of your life or just an overcoming successful portion of your life? What about looking over your life for the year 2021? What does it bring to you? Does it bring joy, sadness, mixed feelings, mixed emotions? Just call in, let me know what you think about that. When I think about looking back over my life, I think about that song that we used to sing in church choir. Anybody from the choir out there? Anybody from the choir out there? Y'all know this song right here. That song that goes, when I look back over my life, I can see how the Lord is blessed. Y'all know that song. This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. It's because of your mercies that we are not consumed. Y'all know that jam. So when I look back over my life, I think about that jam right there, man. Just looking back over my life, man, and just, man, just thanking God for even the challenges, because I think in the Bible somewhere it says, "Give thanks in all things," and not so immediate is it easy to give thanks for the trials and challenges that occur in your life, man. I mean, how can you give thanks, for losing your job, prospect of no money, prospect of losing things, but then again, that part of that song, it says, "This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. It's because of your mercies that we are not consumed. Because thy compassions fail us not, great is thy faithfulness." So when we look at that and hear that, we simply understand that if we lose our job and if we believe in God to do it for us, believe in God to do it for you. So if you lose a job, don't think of the impending losses. Think of the impending greatness that God is about to do in your life. And is it easy to think like that right out the gate? Absolutely not, because we are human first. So when you look back over those trials and you look back over those tribulations, the time that you were sick and you thought you were going to die, the time that you were, in the hospital and you just didn't know what the report was going to be, and they brought some report back that wasn't so great, but God seen you through it, man. When I look back over my life, even coming back to Vegas, man, I seen some hard times, man, but I kept going. And one of those happy moments in 2020 going into and through 2021 was this right here, The Design, Dating Purpose. This is a book that's changing lives across the country. It is just simply a heartfelt anthem to beating the woes and the troubles and the defeats that occur in the dating process, and how you can begin to take those reins once again and take control of your life, because you are the design and you have to learn how to understand that design. A lot of folks walking around, we don't understand the design of self. And we want to make sure that we understand the design of ourselves. When we understand the design of ourselves, we find ourselves making better decisions because as we understand ourselves more, we begin to learn to love ourselves even more. So, man, so that's when I look back over my life. Mm, mm, mm. That's another thing that happened, man. One thing that occurred um, was gaining a new network of family and friends. Again, like the BU Network family. I can remember just chiming in on other people's radio shows, saying, "Hey, you need to put me on. I got a book I want to talk about. Or I got some things I need to talk about. Man, it'll be great. It'll be great." And then I think I contacted, oh man, what's Coach Amber, and she's like, you need to get a show of your own. And she introduced me to Natrell, and we sat down and we spoke. And I had posted prior to sitting down and talking with him. I had posted on one of my famed fried chicken videos. One of my famed fried chicken videos. And y'all, thanks for sharing that too, because that preaching fried chicken video done hit like 2,000 views already. So that's pretty cool. Let's make it go viral, because that's a funny video. That was a very funny video. Um, but when we look back over life and look at these different challenges that occur in our life, man, I was again reminded of all the good things that was coming into my life. Again, like Nate Trail, you know, that post that I made that I was just claiming, I'm gonna have a radio show. I'm gonna have a radio show, and then boom. And it wasn't going so well at first, but I decided to stick in there, have that faith, and stick in there, man. And that's really all it takes. There's a process to any form of success, and you have to follow that process and trust that process, because the process is designed to get you to where you want to go. May not always be comfortable, but that process is designed to get you there and to help you grow while you're getting there. So that's why that part of that process is trials and tribulations, to get you to where you need to be, not only successfully, but also empowered and galvanized into what you want to be and continue to be your success. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to continue to keep that in mind. So as we grow into this 2022, which is right around the corner, it is the 29th. Friday will be um, New Year's Eve, and we'll be ringing in 2022, y'all. Man, 2022. We are ringing it in. I know I'm going to maintain success. One thing that I'm going to carry from 2021 into 2022 is consistency. I'm gonna keep that and carry it. Faith, I'm gonna keep it and carry it. Yes, indeed. My relationship with God, keep it and carry it, because it's in that and in those powers where, when I look back over my life, when you look back over your life, you can say, Lord, thank you for blessing me. Lord, thank you for this. And then at times you can look at those trials and you can say, you know what, Lord, thank you for the trials too, Lord. Thank you for the trials too. I see where you was trying to get me to. That's why you put me through it. So thank you. I know it was hard for me to thank you when it first came about, and you said give thanks in all things, but I couldn't find thanks in losing that. But man, we eventually get to that point where we just say, thank you for even the trials, God. But yes, this year has been great, man. I met so many different people. Um, God bless you, Cinda Williams, who became a very fond acquaintance of mine, and she introduced me to Robert Durham, who is a producer and director of these indie movies. And through him, I got an opportunity to meet some other folks, man, and it's just wonderful, man. And I thank you, Lily, for SWV, for getting the design, date, and purpose, and taking a chance. And again, go get her book. Her book is off the hook too, man. Um, man, who is it, Brandon and his wife Tiffany Ward. Man, got opportunity to hang out with him, speak with him, even do a speaking engagement where he and I both were, took a part in speaking to some, you know, youth that are the future. Man. But it was just great, man. It was just great, and man, you know what? I'm gonna do the solidarity spotlight because I want to talk off of that solidarity spotlight. So, Alice, if you could bring up the solidarity spotlight, that'd be cool. At the end of every month, at the end of every month, I have what's called the solidarity spotlight, and I give free publicity to whomever I've been watching. Um, and over the months, I think I started this maybe about 4 months ago. Uh, one place that I have to give solidarity to, and that is to the BU Network family. Man, the BU Network family consists of Misty, Brenda, Natrell, DT702. Um, of course, we got the different shows that are on here. The Wong Channel, EOP, that's Mika Mo and Prophet Caleb. We got the Jump Off, that's with Ted Lowry. That's my producer. That's Natrell's show. And Living Your Best Life, that's John Kurt. Always be a part of the family, definitely, definitely. And we're gonna have more shows coming in 2022. Look for very, very innovative things to happen here at BU. BU standing for Be Unique. So see unique things happening here in 2022 for BU Network. So again, Malik's Truth Radio Show Solidarity Spotlight goes out to BU Network because we deserve it. We've been working hard at giving you guys fantastic content on every show, every single week for 52 weeks. Yeah. And man, I like I said, I just can't. I'm just excited and ecstatic to say that this is show number 49 and that you guys out there have been just forging with me. Forging with me. You guys have been forging with me, and I just appreciate y'all, man. Man, I just got to I got to meet so many people, and through the course of that, three new acquaintances. Check more than that, but through BU Network, the Mood. I can remember chatting with the Mood all the time on just on Facebook, and just liking her posts and commenting on her posts. And then one day I walked up into BU Network Studio, and there she was. I was like, "Hey, ain't you so and so?" And she's like, "Ain't you so?" And we just was like hugging each other. It was like, "Yo, what's up? Finally get to meet you." And then through my sister, Adrian Sawadi, the CEO of Hits Music Group. I've known her forever, and just wow, Abriel is just maturing into this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful artist, writer, performer, business person, talent. And Lisi sings. I've only known her for a short period of time, for about a year, and just following her and seeing, her growth as an artist as well. Man, they're just knowing them was great. And I remember they had a show at it was, I think it's called Ninja Karaoke, and they had a show down there. And then before they performed, Daria performed, and I was like, "Whoa, who this sister right here? She is doing her thing." And then hadn't seen her since that time. And Natrell has this video shoot party, and I'm like, it's like a video shoot slash performance. And I was like, man, ain't that her? And then this other sister that was up there from my hometown, Massachusetts, but I'm from Worcester. She's from Springfield, Massachusetts, and she was up there getting her jam on, and I found out, like I said, she was from Massachusetts, and we just clicked like that. So and I know she'll be watching this. Sister, look out for her, Fiona, and man, man, Fiona Clark is just off the hook. Look out for her, y'all. Fiona, and then Daria, Daria. Man, y'all gotta look out for those two sisters. This stuff is banging. And again, keep in mind the mood. I believe the mood has her song "Dirty Talk" is gonna be released on January 1st, and her EP is coming in 2022. So continue to look out for her. That "Dirty Talk," that song is crazy. Wow, when I'm in my room and I'm all alone, man, yo, go ahead with your bad self. So we just got we just got talent crazy. So we just meet more people. As a matter of fact, Brian Moore, his son is just a bunch of talent just molded into that little body. He is a writer, producer, hip hop artist, fashion. Um, Man, the little kid is just crazy. And his name is Red Vegas, Redvegaz, Red Vegas. And man, Red Vegas, you got to listen to his stuff. Go peep him out on Facebook as well as YouTube, and just type in Red Red then Vegas Vegaz, Red Vegas. His his game is tight. And the mood has a daughter who is incredible and phenomenal. Her name is Baby Girl Lily. And Baby Girl Lily has this jam out called Friend Zone. Y'all gotta check. When I look, like I said, when I look back over my life, I didn't have these people in my life and be able to say these beautiful things about these beautiful people before. So I'm just glad to be a part of their mix and glad that they're part of my mix. Man, I am hoping that Baby Girl Lily and Red Vegas hooks up for a collaboration, because that collaboration would be fire. I mean, when I say fire, I mean inferno fire, like fire, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that kind. So I'm speaking that into existence, that Red Vegas and Baby Girl Lily will collaborate on a number 1 track. Yes, indeed. Number one. Number one streaming, number one buy, number one purchase, just number one. Yes. Yes, I love seeing young people succeed, man. It's beautiful, man. And helping them to understand their talents, man. When you look back over your life, did you have all of that guidance with you that you're giving to these kids now? When your mindset is right, and you're able to give to these kids what they really need, ain't no stopping them kids. Cause man, kids built the internet. Kids perfected all of this stuff. Every generation was a millennial that perfected it. You know what I'm saying? So they're just doing their things, and I'm just happy to be, like I said, in their mix, and happy that they are in my mix. I'm going to take a little break. But before I take a little break, we definitely have to hear from my sponsor, Lair B of Lair Body Essentials. Her products are all natural oils, all natural aloe, no substitutes, no preservatives, no additives, all natural, made with love. Her body scrubs, her soaps, her bath bombs, her hair emollients, all of that, just off the hook. So y'all go ahead and check it out again. That is Lair B of Lair Body Essentials.
place on this earth that I'd rather be. But now it's time to face reality. We through, thinking back up on the crazy shit we used to do. Shit been going bad for a champ, I know you feel it too. Grinding on my life without the guy blindfolded. The city life then took its time on me. Now the other cities got the limelight on me. The setback watch. Look, I pull up to the block, top dropped in the trunk. This my Monday call, whatever color you want, I'll be switching when I'm whipping. Out here on my money shit, straight to the bank. Laughing y'all on some funny shit, seeing me broke. Ha, use a fool to believe that I might go MIA to get this cheese back. Definition of a hustler, bitch. HBIC, I be touching shit. I got little niggas with little homies. Game like Goldie, but I'm pretty like Tony. So I don't need the man for big boys all on me. Got niggas on every corner in the roof looking out for me. Cause in the pen I be nobody's bitch. Rather be out hustling until I get rich. I'm trying to see grands inside my hand while I'm thinking of a master plan. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 500, 600. I get it by any means of this rap shit of these bricks. They know with my money, on my team, on it, that's how it's supposed to be. We coming 100 strong, what we on the streets, not industry. Thinking of a master plan. 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 They better hope I blow. If not, it's back to the hustle. Couple runners, look out shooters, a few muscles. I assemble the team, the American dream. Hand-in-hand transaction just to get that green. It's the American gangster, minus the informant. My product moving state to state like it's torrent. Hustle game strong, never been on the weak shit. Setting up shop, I'm locking down them streets quick. Made bitch, like my aunt Griselda. Anything in these streets that you need, just call me. I get it for the low and I mean wholesale cheap. You gotta come with the dough, nigga, respect my feet. Quality impeccable, always on schedule. You ask anybody about me and they'll let you know. I'm trying to see them grands in my hand, that's why I'm thinking of a master plan. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 600. I get it by any means of this rap shit of these bricks. They know with my money, on my team, on it, that's how it's supposed to be. We coming 100 strong, what we on the streets, not industry. Thinking of a master plan. 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 Thinking of a master plan.
That was hot. Yeah, thinking of a master plan. It ain't nothing but sweat in Misfit's hand, so she pull into a pocket or come up with lint and shit dig deeper. Whoa, come on now. Yo, that was Misfit right there. Sound like thinking of a master plan. She said, gonna get it anyway in the streets or them bricks with the rap game or the bricks. Man, Misfit is the hottest female MC in Vegas. Ain't no female touching her on the real. I mean, no disrespect to any of y'all, but yo, I'm sorry, Misfit got it locked down, man. Every time I hear Misfit spit, see one of her videos, hear one of her songs, all I see her in is in the middle of a sold out stadium, just rocking the motherfucking house with everybody with Misfit gear on. Her oh man, what is it? Those ankle ribbons that she be making to go with y'all sneakers. So hit her up on that, man. Go to her page, man. Y'all already know Savacia Fizal. And just check up Misfit, man. Just whoo. She got some greases for y'all ass and stuff for your hair. She even got that stuff too. Yeah, we definitely pump up and fucks with Misfit. Definitely, that's without a doubt. We definitely fucks with Misfit up in here. She was also somebody that I was really enthused to meet because she and I used to just communicate all the time when I was in Texas, and I used to give her mad props about her work, and she was doing That's My Producers. Again, when I look back over my life, man, I see great things, man, and you just got to keep believing, y'all. Look back over your life, you'll see great things ahead. When you look back, sometimes, man, you'll see greater things ahead. Unless God tell you don't look back, and then you do what Lot's wife did and get turned into a pillar of salt. You don't want to do all that, but nah, we ain't gonna get all that. But sometimes when you look back, you can see how far ahead you've come and understand that all it takes is moving forward. So when I look back over my life, all these people that I've met, when we first started the show, you heard this man, this just sexy, sultry, hard beat from Miss Peaches. Miss Peaches, MZPCHZZZZ. Miss Peaches. And that was Pull Up. That jam is so freaking fire. I pull up. Man, yeah, check her out too, man. Her stuff is on YouTube, and she's blowing up. I'm hoping that Peaches and Misfit would do a collab. That shit would be so fucking fire. Damn, those two. Mm. That would be a fire track too, boy. For real, for real. So if you hear me, Miss Peaches, and if you hear me, Misfit, y'all two hook up. I want to hear a collab with y'all. For real, for real. When I look back over my life, I think and see all the wonderful people that I had on my show. People I don't believe I would have met and had the pleasure of just networking with them otherwise. So again, man, Malik's Truth Radio Show. I was talking to my mom today, and she had asked me if I was still doing the show. And I said, yeah, yeah. She's like, yeah, because you need that. You need that in your life. And there are a lot of things that we do um, that may be, you know, given to others or doing a particular job or in a particular vocation, and we think we're just there. But in actuality, what we do quite often is therapeutic to us. I know Alex loves DJing, and I'm sure at times DJing is therapeutic to him. It sets him in a mood and a headspace that he really desires to be. You know, in a place in his mind where nothing else but DJing can get him there. That type of peace, and it's something that we all need. You know, they say what is a good man? Look for. Does a good man look for? Where's he gonna lay his head? Where is he gonna rest? His life at. In a good woman, a pretty woman, a woman that can cook, a woman that can clean house, whatever. Let me tell you, we are going to rest where we find peace. Let me tell you that again, ladies. Men, we rest. Good men, we rest where we find our peace. That's all of us ever want. A woman does the same thing, man. A woman will rest where she finds her peace. Straight up. She will rest where she finds her peace, which means everything that life circumstances, when she looks back over her life, everything that life circumstances molded her into, when she finds her peace in you, all of that goes away because she no longer needs that stuff that circumstances created in her life to maneuver and move. The peace she found in you gives her all the strength that all that fake shit. Yeah. So that's how it works, man. That's how it works, y'all. We just got to keep moving, man. When I look back over my life, in 2020, Brian was having a pool party and listening party, and he was breaking his show, Dating Dilemmas, and I did a little piece on there, and Brian allowed me to introduce my book and sell my books that night, and actually sold out that night at his pool party. And I met Lair there, Lair B, and she was selling her body essentials. So I always tease her about this, and I say, Lad, you done went from the backyard to the boutique, girl. Yes, because she followed the process, and she continues to follow the process, and she continues to grow and grow and grow. Um, and she's just a great person. And again, I always tease. I say, Lair, from the backyard to the boutique. I heard that. But yeah, that's what we all want to do. We all want to just look back over your life, y'all. What do you see? Mika, if you listening, Mika Mo, if you listening, Caleb, if you listening out there, Shannon, if you listening out there, Tara, what's up? I ain't never seen you before, Tara Brandon. But what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining and listening in. Alex, has the number up there. So if you guys want to go ahead and call in, 702 408 6892. That's again, that's 702 408 6892. When you look back over your life, what is it that you see? What is it that looking back over your life tells you? What story does that event tell you about your life when you look back over your life? I want to know about it. I want to know about it. Yes, indeed. And when I look back over my life, I see that there were points in my life that were quite challenged, but my faith got me through it, and actually speak a lot about those different challenges in the design dating purpose. I give recollections of my life to be relevant to the topic that I'm bringing to you. So if it's dealing with, alcohol or drug abuse, I may give things about my life that are very relative so you can understand and how to truly apply that particular area of wisdom and guidance. If I'm talking about finances, I bring stories about my life that may help you again more or better relate to how you apply those nuggets of wisdom and guidance points. So it's a book that's changing so many lives. Come on and enjoy this journey with us, the design, dating, purpose. Come and enjoy this journey. When I look back over my life, I think about, I think about this book and how I was going to scrap it, and how my sister, said, if it's changing your life, don't you think if other people read it, it's going to start changing theirs? I was like, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. So I thank God for my sister Amina all the time. And I want to find something on that I want to read to you guys. And I'm just going to go ahead and read it from uh, No Understanding You. Understanding You. Getting to know you. We seek to know many things about another person, all the while forgetting about the main subject in a dating scenario, which is ourselves. Getting to know ourselves isn't always a journey we are prepared to embark upon, because in the midst of discovery, we will encounter details about our lives that we've missed or swept under the rug because the pain was or still is too much to bear. Only with stark honesty and accepting to cope with bad memories and unpleasant experiences can we reach a place of resolve and begin to shed the old wineskin and put on the new one. I call this past and current pain noise in our life. When you look back over your life, how much noise do you see? Yeah, I said see. When you say think noise, you think here, huh? How much noise do you see? Where are those distractions in your life, noise, that causes you to lose focus on your dreams, your goals, your aspirations? We all experience it. Malik Truth is not perfect. I experience it myself, y'all. Your brother Malik Truth experiences those, and it's human. Don't let them get you down. A lot of us, we lose focus, we lose sight, but we get back on. We learn that we need to move past anything that we consider may be a failure, and we just keep moving on and striving for the goals. I'm reminded of Alex, man, when I first met him, and how he was just nervous about, his role here, and, trying to get to know the people, um, get to know the system, getting to be able to mesh with us good enough where, we can give him certain signals and he knows what we want and need in our show. So I think about how he persisted and he stayed in the pocket of the process, and he allowed the process to create, you know, what he has become today as far as an engineer for BU Network, and how he will continue to grow. So, I mean, think about that for a moment. We got to just maintain the process. No matter what occurs in our life, we got to stick to the process, because it was the process that got us to that point. We just stopped believing because we didn't see things happening as fast, but they're happening. So trust and believe. I recall when somebody met me in the club and it was like, Malik Truth. I was like, yeah, how you doing? That was kind of weird. I was like, but you never know who's watching you. So stick to the process. Don't fail before the people. Succeed. And when I say fail, I don't mean the public see you fail at a particular endeavor, but then you get back up right in front of them and you keep going and you succeed. You may fail again, but eventually you succeed. You know, nothing beats a failure except for not trying. So if you don't try, you've already failed. You know, what makes the difference between, a person, that succeeds and a person that remains in failure? Well, a person that succeeds embrace the failure and learn from those mistakes. A person who remains in failure never learns from those mistakes, and they keep repeating the same deadly formula over and over and over again. Yes, insanity. So, man, when I think back over my life, man, I just think about, yeah, the trials and the challenges, but I also think about how wonderful I came out on the other side, man. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm just happy to be able to bring, wonderful literature to you guys. I'm just happy to have been able to bring over the course of this year wonderful material and discussion topics. As a matter of fact, coming up again next week, which is January 5th, I will be having In Plain Sight Financial Literacy Part 2. Yes, the show was so good that the guest was like, Malik, we need a Part 2 on this one. And we all agreed on January 5th. So y'all tune in. Y'all want some free financial advice? Y'all want to know a little bit why it's important to start planning for your death now? um, why life insurance is so important, why good credit is so important, and why teaching that generationally is extremely, extremely important. So y'all tune in on January 5th. Man, I want to go ahead and give my sponsor another shout out. And I'm going to show you her commercial once again. Again, that is Lair B of Lair Body Essentials. Y'all check her out.
but now it's time to face reality. We through thinking back upon the crazy shit we used to do. Shit been going bad for a champ, I know you feel it too. Grinding on my life without the guy blindfolded. The city life then took its time on me. Now the other cities got the limelight on me. The setback watch.
Yeah, that was my sponsor, Lair B of Lair Body Essentials. Man, y'all wanna y'all want beautiful looking skin, glowing skin, mess with Lair Body Essentials. Only discounts are gonna be online. And when you order online and you use the promo code Malik Truth 10, that's 10, Malik Truth 10, you will get 10% off your total purchase. So yes, I use her products myself. Been using her products ever since we met in Brian's backyard. So from the backyard to the boutique, yeah, that's where I got it from. So yeah, I've been using her products ever since then, and they've just been a blessing to me. So y'all going to get her products, man. And again, that song that I had attached to that commercial spot is none other than my homegirl, my sister, your sister, Miss Fit. Yes, yes, yes. Man, love her music, love her voice, love her delivery. She just incredible, incredible. So, man, New Year's Eve. What are y'all gonna be doing for New Year's Eve? I know a lot of folks have what's called these New Year's resolutions where you're resolving all the bullshit that happened in your life. But you ain't resolving it until you're actually moving towards actually changing some of the things that you've done. So saying a resolve is not a resolve. You got to move towards it. So if you plan on resolving that weight issue, work each day on finding a way to lose that weight. If you plan on getting healthier, don't just talk about it, be about it. Work on ways on how to be healthier. That's based off of what you and your doctor discuss. Yes, absolutely. Um, and whatever your resolution is going to be, hell, you may want to come off the pole. You don't want to dance no more. You know what I'm saying? Find a way, get into plugged into a network where you can come off the pole. You might want to stop smoking cigarettes. Oh my goodness, how many people are gonna make the "I'm not smoking and drinking and smoking weed no more" resolutions? My, all right then. Well, I'll be puffing with you on New Year's Eve. Um, but check it, man. Basically, whatever it is that you plan on resolving, work towards making the change. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. Being about it got me to this point right here, y'all. Um, Sitting down, composing what it is that I'm going to discuss with you guys, especially when it's some serious topics. Like when I look back over the course of this show, I did two shows that, oh my goodness, just been getting crazy views even now. And one of the shows was "See Me, Not My Sexuality." It featured a trans woman that Misty knows. His name is Tadashi, and we were just discussing a lot. So if you want to check that show out, you can find it on my page or go to BU Network's page, and you'll see that one. And another one was the fight against opioid addiction, and that show was touching. We had tissue passing around. Oh my goodness, that show was just so touching. Some amusing shows I had when Misfit was here, man, she had me dying, and her little niece, oh my goodness, her cute self, man, she just had me dying. And I thank Anthony for just showing up, man. That's Misfit's husband, and just being a part of that show, and shedding his light on some subjects that we were talking about, as far as relationships, marriage, and so forth, man. So he seems like a quiet brother, man, but he got some wisdom up there, boy. He one of those quiet, wise. He gonna be one of them quiet, wise old men and shit that don't say nothing unless he think that really something need to be said. Yeah, that's Anthony. But man, thank you, man. It was a pleasure meeting you. And man, it's just man, December 29th, and 2 more days. It's gonna be New Year's Eve, and wow. And Saturday morning when we wake up, it's gonna be 2022, and I'm just happy that we didn't lose too many people um, due to COVID. Some of us, did lose some wonderful friends and family members due to COVID. Um, but we will continue to remain hopeful that we will be able to accept God's comfort during times of mourning like that. Um, I look back over my life and I think about Nia Livingston and how we lost her, and how we all came together to make sure that she had a very beautiful memorial service, and how we all continue to keep her memory alive. And that's what we do here in BU. We're more than just people who grab this mic, you know. We're family, and if you ever have in mind a show that you'd like to do, and you never had a platform to express that, BU Network will welcome you in, definitely. So again, if you have any show idea that you've ever wanted to do, topics you've ever wanted to discuss, and you just wanted to put together a radio show, but just never had the platform to be able to do it at, come on and use BU Network's platform. Again, we'd be happy to accept you as family, because that's who we are at BU Network. We are a family in this piece. Man, before I go, I want to tell everybody out there, follow your heart, whether it's in relationships. And when I say your heart, I don't mean this blinded ideal. I mean, you've taken the time to get the necessary information that's going to cause you to make a very just decision. That's what I'm talking about. So, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. When you find yourself in that place, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. So learn to continue to follow your heart, man, and it will never steer you wrong. Fantasy steer you wrong. We look at that sometime as part of our heart. And if you want to know the difference between fantasy and heart realities, definitely the design, date, and purpose will help guide you to understanding those theories and how to apply them to your life. So this was one of those quick hours. This is one of those times. See, I was going to cancel my show today, but I said I want to go out there and I want to talk to the people about just looking back. Sometimes when you look back, you see things that you've missed. You see new things that you didn't see before. And when you look back, at times there is a bit of distance within that, um, looking back, and you can see how far you've actually come. So when you look at the distance of the time, the distance of knowing, not knowing something and now knowing it. So those are all distances, man, from one point to the next. And when you look back sometime, you can see, wow, I have actually come quite a long way. I want y'all to be encouraged to do that. I am speaking life into everybody that has ended up in a hospital this past month with COVID, especially my sister Aretha Harden. I'm praying God's healing power upon you right now, that you will be returning home full and whole with no remnant, in Jesus' name. I definitely thank Mika Mo and Caleb for having their show, Expressions of Praise, man, because they really teach you how to understand God in praise straight up. And that's my producer, who's bringing on hot talent and getting their stories, their backgrounds, their origins, man. And just everybody have a safe, wonderful, enlightening New Year's. And when 2022 hits, resolve with action, not just talk. Resolve with action, not just talk. Make little changes that become those bigger changes that becomes your completeness. This has been your brother Malik Truth, and I enjoyed just talking with y'all today. That's this evening. I just wanted to talk with y'all, man, and just encourage y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in to Malik's Truth Radio Show. I pray that everyone gets what's their heart is desiring, from relationships to careers to your men to your women, and changing some of them bad kids around and making them better in grades, better in school, better with their siblings, better listening to you, all of that stuff. So good night and God bless. I will see y'all next week.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Never working a 9 to 5 again. I'm back on my grind again. I keep a small circle. I'm not trying to find a friend. You don't like me, dog. Don't pretend. I was sick. Niggas wasn't fucking with me. Niggas wouldn't come and get me. Got myself up off the ground. I'm not stopping now. Got 'em wondering how did I do it? Back on my music, I should be losing. Created confusion, find it amusing. It's an illusion. Me and DT still flex. They tried to turn him, but he wouldn't let it. I dusted my shoulders and didn't sweat it. I'm putting these niggas on notice, leaving them open. Me and my team staying focused, cause we have been chosen. Don't worry about who is the dopest. This is our moment. I'm giving you something explosive, causing commotion. I'm putting these niggas on notice. Sound the alarm, it's our time now. If you don't know, you gon' find out. I'm putting it all on the line